He wants to throw. Looking left. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it at the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Gators want to move quickly. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Gator. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense set on 1st down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Garbers. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Garbers. Firing toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Davey, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Navy 7.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Burden.
You got to give the...
And the Midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Navy quick to the line. To the air, it's Garbers. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback will audible. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Navy!
Touchdown, Navy. Number 3.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Trying to find his man on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes the Navy offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for...
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Navy quick to the line. To the air, it's Garbers. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback will audible. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Navy.
Touchdown, Navy. Number 3.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Trying to find his man on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes the Navy offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I think
it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback extends the play, and he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw. It's Garbers. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. And they got him for the sack.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Keeps the legs moving. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. White wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. And it's picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Robinson.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third.
Florida 21, Navy
quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Burton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. On second down, just keeps firing. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Garbers. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, midshipmen. They move on top here in the fourth. Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Unloads it left. It's caught. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job.
Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Navy will go back on the attack. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Buying some time. Shakes off the tackle. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. He's going up top here late in the game. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jess,